Mike Delisle. It's been a while since I've been here. We're looking to wrap up a few things with elections upcoming, and I'd just like to say Diawangoa to the community for this past Saturday. Unfortunately, the results didn't meet my expectations, although the numbers absolutely did, and almost 1,700 coming out to vote in the referendum. Understanding that this was a very emotional time for the entire community, I wanted to say again that it was not an easy decision for myself or Chief and Council to come to. Not only it being the third time, but understanding the trials, tribulations, and like I said, emotion that comes with a vote in the community, regardless of what the issue is, but this one being land-based casino. Again, it's unfortunate in my opinion, and I am disappointed. We are disappointed for the most part here at Chief and Council and the MCK, but we will persevere. We've been here for a long time, some people may say too long in terms of MCK, but again, to reiterate, this wasn't our project. We were hopeful that this would become a communal project and help us develop that financial security that we were looking for. We'll continue to do so. The work still continues. It's not the end of anything. It would have been the beginning of many things. But it's not really back to the drawing board. We need to look at what we've looked at in the past, not only for us, but for Delisle as well, in revenue generation. We have other plans. We have other issues that we need to discuss. The revenue generation discussion that started last March in 2011 will be retabled and continue again. We have a couple of months before the July election, which will be recently announced, and we hope that we'll have a plan in place to move forward. Internally, we're looking at putting together a comprehensive financial plan, and this came out of last year's budget because it's needed. There are things that are going to happen, and it is irregardless of what happened this past Saturday. Issues will need to be addressed in terms of finances, job securities, so on as we move forward. We're not looking to, what we are looking to ensure is that services to the community continue to be provided at the optimum level that they have been for the past 25 years and beyond. We are very hopeful that we will be able to maintain that as well as maintain everyone within operations. It's going to be very difficult over the next 2, if not 3 years and beyond, but we're continue to look for other sources of revenue. We just got a recent update yesterday, in fact, by Delisle on the progression of the wind farm project. Ganawagi Sustainable Development, Energy Development. It looks very positive, although it won't achieve the type of success we were hopeful for in terms of the dollars we'd like to see generated. It is but one project, so there'll be others coming down the pipe. They have a list as well, and their monthly updates to Chief and Council have become much more, I will say, instructive for Chief and Council to see exactly what is going on at Delisle. So the relationship needs to continue to grow, and I hope it will in the next 2 months and beyond as well. Many challenges still face us. Seniority, I think we've made some headway. In some areas, still treading water in others. Those challenges will be coming forward to the community as well, more than likely after election, sometime in the fall. But in a nutshell, we are still discussing land. We still have heard what the community has said, that land is the optimum issue that needs to be addressed between Ganawagi and the federal government in terms of scenery of Sault Ste. Louis settlement of this long-term grievance. Many other issues as well. Again, I just want to make sure that the community understood that although this past Saturday was disappointing, it is but one day in our history. We will continue to move forward. There is a lot of work that continues that needs to be done, and we hope that we still have the faith and partnership of community as well as the other organizations to help us continue to deliver the services, as well as ensure that Ganawagi will thrive and persevere into the future. So Diawangoa again understood that it was very tough for a lot of people, not only on the Saturday but in the months leading up to it. The issue is closed finally and formally here for the Mohawk Council of Ganawagi. I'm not just talking about this term. We'll see what the future brings, but we will continue to look for alternative areas that we can look for funding for Ganawagi. Financial independence was the goal, still is the goal today. It was the goal this past Monday and will continue to be for this council and future councils as well. So lastly, again, Diawangoa, I think the project team did an excellent job. A lot of people in this community showed a lot of integrity and perseverance throughout this process. I'd like to tip my hat to them again, and the entire community again for showing up. 1,700 people is a lot of people to come out. We will be asking again in different ways, shapes, and forms for that type of support in the community. So again, Yawangoa.